Coming up on today's review and recap of Monday Night Raw, Gunther is now in the main event picture. Chad Gable takes his belt off for Otis. Will Becky Lynch go to AEW? And more. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another video. After a very long weekend of pay-per-views from WWE and AEW, it's time to dive into the effects of the King and Queen of the Ring PLE and the start of the road to Clash at the Castle. The show started off with Gunther coming out to talk about how he became the King of the Ring winner after defeating Randy Orton in a, albeit controversial finish, with Randy's shoulders not being completely down. If you ask me, I say we do what Ray do. Not just the finals, just the entire tournament. Despite that, Gunther is focused on his new opportunity to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Now, he doesn't respect the current World Heavyweight Champion Damien for winning the belt with a shortcut, referring to the Money in the Bank contract. So Damien comes out to defend himself and the Money in the Bank, saying the briefcase isn't a shortcut because he earned it in a ladder match. Which, thank you, Damien. I love my silly you get a title match whenever you want gimmick. These two had a great back and forth on the mic when Drew McIntyre's music hit, which made sense because he'll be facing Damien Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash of the Castle. So Damien and McIntyre start going at it. McIntyre starts bragging about how the Scottish are gonna get under Damien's skin. Then Damien asks if McIntyre's wife is gonna be there just to get under his. Then Braun Strowman's music hit, and this felt totally random. But then I remembered Braun Strowman has been chasing the Judgment Day around for a couple of weeks, and he wasn't there for Damien. He was there for his match with JD McDonagh. JD did not stand a chance in this match, which is why Carlito and Finn Balor came out to get involved. But even with all of them combined, still wasn't enough to get the win, which did not make Damien happy, and I totally understand. They basically lost a 3v1. The best part of this match was this power slam Braun did for the 1-2-3. After that, we got a King of the Ring rematch between Ricochet and Ilja Dragunov. Ilja was a little hesitant to take part, since Ricochet was still a little injured from when Braun Strowman attacked him for no reason. The match was amazing. Ricochet did an incredible running moonsault off the turnbuckle. Ilja went for an H-bomb off the top rope but was countered by a super kick. And Ricochet was about to pin Ilja for the 1-2-3 after a shooting star press when Braun came out of nowhere again and speared him. Apparently, Braun was suspended and banned from the arena, so you'd think security wouldn't let this guy through. But then again, if I was a security guard and this was running towards me, yeah, I'd let him pass too. Then it was a match between me and Carlito. What's crazy is that Rey and Carlito haven't had a one-on-one match since 2004. That's when I was born, which makes it even crazy to see Rey pull off a picture-perfect springboard moonsault. During the match, Finn Balor attacked Dragon Lee, which shows that Carlito is forming a stronger bond with the Judgment Day. However, Finn was taken out by Rey with a seated senton, and the match ended with Rey hitting the 619 for the 1-2-3. But it wasn't over yet. Damien came in and cleared the floor with the LWO, once again proving that the Judgment Day is kind of booty, and he needs to do everything himself. Next, it was Bronson Reed versus Otis. Someone sound the meat alarm. Chad Gable wasn't exactly thrilled that Otis cost him the championship match in Saudi Arabia, so he set this up for Otis to redeem himself, and my god, can this big boy move. He was running the ropes faster than I could, and just as he was about to go for the worm, something that I also cannot do, Chad Gable started to scold him, which left him open for Bronson Reed to take over and hit the tsunami for the 1-2-3. So even though this loss was 100% Gable's fault, he still blames Otis. And for Gable, this is one loss too many. Otis needs punishment. Gable unbuckles his pants and takes off his belt, demanding Otis grabs the rope for a spanking. Right before he goes for the first whip, Maxine stops him, causing Gable to send her to the back. As he prepares for the second whip, Kurt Angle comes out and no, but that would be really cool though. Sami Zayn comes out and brutally exposes Chad Gable for being a short, weak little man, and I kind of felt that one. Sami tells Gable that it's no one else's fault that he can't get the job done besides him. He steals Gable's belt, but Otis walks in between them. But when Sami tries to talk sense into Otis, Gable blindsides him in a ruthless attack. This is the best storyline on the show. Chad Gable's rapidly increasing insanity makes me so excited for the moment that Alpha Academy turns on him. But to be completely honest, I hope Chad Gable beats Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title. Take advantage of this great story, and you can have it where Sami wins it back. I'm just a little tired of these extremely long title runs. The only short reign in recent memory is Becky Lynch, who had a rematch tonight for the Women's World Championship in a steel cage. Nothing much happened after a disarmor off the top rope, but in came Dominic and the Judgment Day to help Becky Lynch win. However, they forgot that for the past 3 hours, Braun Strowman has been looking for them. So he came down chasing them out of the arena, but Dom wasn't so lucky. He got slammed into the steel cage door, which then slammed into Becky Lynch's face. So technically, Braun Strowman ran steel into Becky Lynch's face. This left the opportunity for Liv Morgan to walk out pretty easily. But right before the show ended, Liv Morgan gave Dominic one of the kisses of all time. This looked a little forceful. I'm not completely sure if Dominic wanted it, but if he doesn't, I will gladly take his place. Someone has to do it, and I will take that responsibility. There's a lot of discussion going on if this is Becky Lynch's final match in WWE since her contract is about to expire. And I think it would be great for her to go to AEW. Much like Edge, she's kind of done everything there is to do in the company. So moving to AEW would give her the chance to wrestle people she's never had before. And as a fan, I just love seeing people move from company to company. Like, I don't know if you saw, but Ethan Page showed up in NXT. Like, I don't know if you saw, but Ethan Page just came to NXT. Best of luck to Becky and whatever path she chooses. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, that was my review and recap of Monday Night Raw. Subscribe so you don't miss a single review of Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.